Today I open the app, and I am immediately greeted by a bright red color. The worst coin? Arbitrum. Do you know what I did? I smiled. Then I bought in small amounts. You might think I'm crazy, but wait a minute. Arbitrum has a secret that makes it different from all other Layer 2 solutions. You've never heard? That means you must watch until the end. Subscribe now so you don't miss out on more installment videos and educational content. Hello bro, I'm Anton. On this channel, I casually invest in crypto daily while educating slowly. I'm not teaching you to become an instant sultan, but inviting you to become a smart investor. Today, I'm investing in ARB because it's the most read in my portfolio. But more than that, I want to share some important info, an exclusive feature on Arbitrum that could be a game changer. You won't find this in other coins. Hey bro, while you're watching my recording, I bought ARB worth 50,000 rupiah today. I want to make you think, why do I keep buying even though this coin keeps dropping? The answer? Because I don't just look at the price. I look at the value and potential. Arbitrum is a layer 2 on top of Ethereum. But don't rush to get confused, bro. I'll give a simple analogy so you can immediately grasp it. Imagine Ethereum as the main highway in a big city. It's good, but over time it gets more congested and expensive, especially during rush hour. Then, Arbitrum appears as an overpass above that highway. Its function? So that vehicles or transactions can pass faster, cheaper, but still connect to the main Ethereum road. Basically, you still reach the same destination but via an express lane. Why does Layer 2 need to exist? Ethereum is cool, bro, but because many projects and users are using it, it becomes prone to overload. Transactions can take a long time and the gas fees can be crazy. Imagine you just want to buy coffee but the shipping cost is 100,000. That's annoying. Well, Layer 2 like Arbitrum helps solve that problem. They process transactions outside of Ethereum first, then the final result is entered into Ethereum. This makes it very efficient, saving time and costs. Why is Arbitrum the most successful? Among many Layer 2 solutions, Arbitrum now has the largest TVL, total value locked, meaning a lot of money is parked on this platform, bigger than Optimism, ZK Sync, Base, and others. Why? Because its technology has proven itself compatible with Ethereum. Many DeFi applications, NFTs, and games have migrated to Arbitrum. Even some big dApps like GMX, Radiant Capital, and Uniswap already support Arbitrum. But that's just the surface, bro. What people often don't know, Arbitrum is not just an ordinary Layer 2. They are not satisfied with being just the fastest and cheapest. They also create unique features, like Stylus, which I mentioned earlier, and even develop Layer 3, Orbit. Think you understand Arbitrum? Turns out you've only scratched the surface. That's why it's very important for you not just to buy based on price, but to understand what you're buying. Now I'm revealing the secret I mentioned at the beginning of the video, bro. Arbitrum is developing a new feature called Stylus. And no, this isn't a stylus for writing on the iPad. This stylus isn't a physical tool, but a combat tool for developers. With Stylus, developers can create smart contracts on Arbitrum using Rust, C, or C++. Programming language is already widely used outside the blockchain world. Isn't it necessary to learn Solidity first? Wow, this is different. Usually, if you want to create an application on Ethereum, you must understand Solidity, a language specifically for writing smart contracts. The problem? Not all developers are familiar with it, especially those who have been coding for years in other languages like Rust or C++. They have to start from scratch, like a Japanese chef being asked to learn Italian cooking first. Well, Stylus bridges that gap. Now you can directly create applications on Arbitrum using the languages you already master. Simply put, bro, you can bring your own kitchen knife to a restaurant and still cook there. What's even cooler is that even if the smart contract is written in a non-Solidity language, the final result can still connect to Ethereum. So there's no need to fear building on Arbitrum but can't use it elsewhere. It's like learning to drive a manual car but still being able to drive an automatic. You're not locked into a single ecosystem. What's the impact for the future? Exciting and promising. With Stylus, the barrier to entering the Ethereum world is greatly lowered. Web2 developers, game developers, software engineers outside of crypto all can jump straight into Arbitrum without having to change their mindset. The number of developers increases. Projects grow. Transactions increase. The ecosystem thrives. Prices could rise. And most importantly, this topic hasn't been widely discussed, bro. So if you've watched up to this point, it means you're one step ahead. If this is your first time hearing about Stylus, drop a comment. Wow, just found out, bro. And don't forget to give a like if you feel this video has expanded your knowledge. Why is Stylus a game changer? Here's the thing, bro. Until now, the Ethereum world has been like an elite restaurant with delicious menus, but the kitchen can only be used if you can cook with a special tool, Solidity. So even though there are many talented chefs from outside, they can't just jump into this kitchen. Why? Because they have to relearn everything from scratch. That's why many top developers out there who have been coding for years in Rust, C, or C++ don't want the hassle of entering the Ethereum world, even though they have the skills, have the experience, have good projects. But language barriers. Then comes Arbitrum with Stylus. Stylus is mind-blowing, bro. Why? Because it opens wide doors for all developers who are comfortable with other languages. With Stylus, they no longer need to learn Solidity, just bring their old skills, code as usual. And boom, they can deploy smart contracts on Arbitrum instantly. Simple analogy. You're a master at cooking Japanese food, but so far, you've only been given a home kitchen. Now, Arbitrum comes along and says, "Here, bro, I give you a complete Japanese kitchen, a 4-burner gas stove, premium sashimi knives, and a dedicated fish fridge. You can cook right away in your own style. No need to change your skills. This isn't available on other layer 2s. This isn't a market feature, bro. Until now, Stylus has been exclusive to Arbitrum. Other layer 2s, still fully dependent on Solidity, want to code on Optimism, Base, Polygon zkEVM, still need to understand Solidity first. So if Arbitrum successfully implements Stylus on a large scale, it could be a huge attraction for Web2 developers to move to Web3. And you know yourself, more developers, more projects, more users, greater adoption, the coin becomes more relevant. So bro, this isn't just a technical feature. This could be the gateway to the next revolution in smart contract development. And who was the first to provide that facility? Arbitrum. The effect of Stylus on ARB price and the future of the ecosystem. Now you might be asking, okay bro, I understand Stylus is cool, but what does it have to do with the ARB coin price? Let me explain slowly. ARB is the native token of Arbitrum. Its current function is more towards governance, for voting on important decisions. But don't get it wrong, bro. The token's value isn't just from utility today, but also from future expectations. Stylus is the same as Magnet Developer. Stylus will attract a wave of new developers who previously hesitated to jump into the Ethereum world because of language barriers. Imagine, bro, there are thousands of Rust developers worldwide. There are hundreds of thousands of C and C++ developers. They are skilled, used to building large systems, sophisticated applications, even industrial infrastructure. Now Arbitrum says you can directly create smart contracts here using the language you already master. It's like offering a franchise to 5-star chefs without them having to learn a new system. Just tell him, just go ahead, bro. I've already prepared the tools. And when these developers start creating new dApps, new projects, new games, new DeFi platforms, everything is launched on Arbitrum. A vibrant ecosystem means transactions increase. More projects, more users, more transactions, higher infrastructure demand. And the reputation of Arbitrum as a home for Web 2, Web 3 developers grows. In the end, you guess, demand for the ARB token could rise. But in reality, the price hasn't yet reflected the potential. Now open the ARB chart. It's red. Sometimes it's even sidelined by hype coins that are just memes, slogans, and promises to the moon. But behind that silence, Arbitrum is building a foundation, not for a quick rise, but to last long. I believe this Stylus isn't just a small update. It's like the moment Ethereum introduced smart contracts for the first time. So bro, I didn't buy ARB just because it's on sale. I bought because I know why he's undervalued. But bro, don't forget, this is the crypto world. ARB is still young, and its utility token is still focused on governance. You have to be patient and disciplined. Don't FOMO when the price goes up and then run away when it drops. Remember, I'm not teaching you to buy now. I'm teaching you to understand before buying. So bro, when the market is busy, everyone is looking for coins that have already risen. But when coins are quiet, silent, and dropping, only a few are willing to take a look. I actually go the opposite way, dipping in when coins like ARB are not being looked at, slowly building my position while continuously learning and monitoring the project. Because for me, it's better to buy good coins that haven't gone viral yet than to join the queue for coins that have already missed the train. So if you also believe in this kind of value, subscribe now, hit like, and share this video with your friends who are seriously looking for opportunities in crypto. Not because of FOMO, but because they understand. And bro, if you want your online activities to be safer and more organized, try GoLogin, a browser that can protect your privacy and help manage multiple accounts without drama. I'll leave the link in the description, plus the promo code Anton10 to get 40% off plus 2 GB of free proxy. And if you love shopping or looking for items that support your hobbies, don't forget to check out my Shopee affiliate link. With the shopping, I get a small commission, this channel can keep running, and you still get the normal price. Both benefit. I'm Anton. See you in the next video. Keep paying in installments, keep thinking, and stay sane in the crypto world. Peace out, bro.